Welcome. We're glad that you're here. Just a quick announcement. If you haven't noticed yet, we're in the season of Lent. And this community continues to do their Lenten luncheons every Wednesday at noon with different pastors from around town giving a message. This week, today, the United Methodist Church is responsible for the lunch and the message, and you're all invited to be there and be a part of that. And also for Lent, our theme this year is everything in between. It's meeting God in the midst of extremes. We're looking at the beauty of the word "and." Right? So much of our world is either or. Right? Is it a stranger or a neighbor? This past Sunday, we found out it can be both. This week, we're talking about faith and works, not faith or works. And part of our story for this coming Sunday is the story of Martha and Mary. And it may sound familiar to you. It's in the Gospel of Luke. Jesus has set his face for Jerusalem. He's out traveling. He stops in the house of Mary and Martha. Martha is busy with hospitality, right? Making sure everybody feels welcome. And she's busy about doing all of that work while her sister Mary is sitting at the feet of Jesus. And then Martha complains, right? Jesus tell Mary she's got to help. And Jesus seems to say that Mary has picked the better part. Right? He doesn't really say what the better part is, but he seems to say that Mary has got it right and not Martha. But let us think about this for just a little bit. This story immediately follows the Good Samaritan story. The story we had last week when we were talking about strangers and neighbors. In that story, in that parable, Jesus seems to be saying, work is the most important thing. Do something, right? But immediately following that, he seems to be saying, listen is the most important thing. And so what is it? Is it faith or is it works? Is it listening and learning, or is it being about the business of the kingdom? Well, it is about both. It's not about either or. The beauty of "and" also comes with discernment. Right? That's why we like "or," right? Because we don't have to think about it. We don't need to discern about it. We just do the one or the other. And requires some thought. And requires our participation. What I hear Jesus saying in the midst of the Good Samaritan and Mary and Martha is, what does the moment call for? What does this moment need from you? In the moment of the Good Samaritan, in the moment of those lying and struggling in the ditch, it requires some action. This moment of Jesus in your life, this moment of teaching, requires a listening. So my question, our meditation today. Which is it? What are you called to do in this moment? Does this moment require more growth from you, more learning, more listening, more understanding, or does this moment in time requires you to do more, to be more, to be out in the community? Only you can answer. We'll see you soon.